Okay, I think that a lot of people had trouble with numbers 67 to 70 in section 5.3 on exponential functions. I am going to go over 5.3 number 67 with the hopes that you can then go ahead and do the next three if you had trouble with 67, if you had trouble with all four of them. So, it said 4 to the x was equal to 7. What is 4 to the negative 2x? So, this fundamentally comes down to rules about powers with exponents. Really quickly, talk about this type of example a lot. If I had, let's take 3 to the 5th, and then I wanted to raise it to the 4th power. So related to this problem, but not this problem. The rule is that I multiply 4 by 5 to get 3 to the 20th. The reason that is true is because this is really 3 to the 5th times 3 to the 5th times 3 to the 5th times 3 to the 5th. Notice it's 3 to the 5th to the 4th, so it's 4 of the 3 to the 5ths, which if I've got 4 of the 3 to the 5ths, then there's actually 5 of them times another, 5 of them times another 5 of them times another 5 of them times another 5 of them. So, that's 20 of them. That's always going to work where I multiply the 4 by the 5. So, that is equal to 3 to the 20th. So you may ask how that applies to here. If you look at this, they've got the same base. So this and this, they both got the same base of the 4. I need to take the negative x and get it to negative 2x. You can do it in one step, but I'm going to do it in two. First thing I'm going to do is take the power of x. It's currently an x. I'm going to get it to be a negative, I'm going to get it to be a 2x first by multiplying by 2, and then I'm going to get it to be a negative 2x by multiplying this piece by a negative 1. So, let me come down here, and I'll rewrite 4 to the x equals, is it 7? Yep, 7. So, I'm going to use the rule that I just talked about right here. That is that. What do? I multiply. So, I need to take this guy and turn it into a 4 to the 2x. Hold on. This needs to go to a 4 to the 2x. In order to do that, you need to think of it as almost the opposite of this power rule that I did up top with the blue. To go from 4 to the x to 4 to the 2x, I need to take x and multiply by 2. So, it's like I need to do this and this with the guy down here. So, I need to, notice if I go 4 to the x squared, if I square both sides essentially of this equation, then that is going to give me, by that power rule, 4 to the 2x, because I multiply the 2 and the x, just like up here I multiplied the 5 and the 4. Alright, back down here. So, I need to square both sides. So, coming off this equation, let me square both sides. I just, in the line above, did the work for the left-hand side here, so I know that the 4 to the x squared is 4 to the 2x. 7 squared, that's easy, that's just 49. Now, I know I'm going up and down, up and down, up and down, I apologize. But, so I've gotten to this point right here. I did that by squaring both sides. I need to get to this point right here. I essentially need to do the same thing. I need to take the -2 right here and multiply it by -1. In order to do that, I'm going to take advantage of my powers. Let's say that if I raise that whole thing to the -1, that I multiply that. Yep. So that 4 to the 2x, I'm going to raise the whole thing to the -1. The reason I do that is what I just said, because then my rule is going to tell me that I distribute that -1 into the 2x and multiply. That equals 49 to the -1. Almost done, I swear. Which I'm going to distribute this into this, and that gives me 4 to the -1 times 2x is -2x, and that's equal to, what's 49 to the -1? Exponents, put it up over itself, so I get 1 over 49. And we are done.